If the cap fits, wear it. It's very important to acknowledge the language we use around our children. This is a huge one because, and the last couple of videos, it's actually all around family. It's just coming up for me at the moment, but I'm going to share this one with you. Because I think that sometimes, children get labelled so young, when they're only kids, oh, he's very bright now. Very, very bright little fella. He's very like his Uncle Jack. And that's grand. It's fine. Or, she's very musical. Very, very musical. And actually her grandmother was like that too. That's lovely. And then we go into things like, sure his uncle was always a bit of a bother, a bit troubled. He seems to be travelling in the same road. Or you might have a situation whereby you have, a kind of, we'll say, she's very bold, she's very brazen child. She's a child that would really need a bit of manners put on her. That's what she needs. And you see, people do this sort of stuff really unconsciously. But what happens to the child really is they lean into the space and they start thinking, well, I kind of am a bit like brazen and I am a little bit mad and a bit wild, or I am just like my Uncle Jack or my Auntie Molly. And sometimes what happens to the child is they lean into the label and they actually act out of the place that they've been hearing themselves called. And as I said, that's fine if it's positive. But at the end of the day, sometimes the negative comments can have a huge impact on a child. And grandparents, particularly around their grandchildren, feel this sort of entitlement that they can say to the daughter, to the son, you want to pull that one in now and put a bit of manners on her because she's going to be a handful. And, we've all seen this, like where there's a relation coming and you were saying, better straighten him up or straighten her up now before they start when they come in. So it's very important to stay with this today. You might say it's kind of a funny little video, but it's not that funny if the child is leaning into that space and they're acting out as you are seeing them. You are actually giving them a sort of, I suppose, an idea of who they are and an identity of who they are because they're reminding you of somebody in the family. And sometimes that can be detrimental to the child's development. This is a very serious thing, and I wouldn't take it too lightly if I were you, if you're a parent out there today. I mean, I'm a grandparent now, so I have to be very careful what I say. In the meantime, mind yourself and I'll talk to you soon.